Hello and welcome back to Camcorder Cameron. Today I'm going to be popping my Star Wars cherry. Very first time I'm ever going to have seen anything from Star Wars. I've never seen even like a scene from Star Wars. Honestly, I don't have like a good reason why I've never seen it before. I think it's just like I never grew up watching it. I guess my dad wasn't really that into it. And yeah, I've just never seen it before. We are going to be watching the 1977 despecialized version of Star Wars. I also saw that this movie is now called like Star Wars New Hope Chapter 4. I don't know why the first movie in a franchise would ever be named Chapter 4. But anyways, I guess back in the day it was just Star Wars. I thought I'd fill you guys in with everything that I know about Star Wars. I know there's Yoda. He's like a little green dude who's old and wise and speaks in riddles. That's all I know about him. I know Luke Skywalker is the main guy. I know Harrison Ford is in it. I'm a fan from Indiana Jones and from Blade Runner. He's cool. I guess this is like what made him famous. I don't know. I also know that there's Princess Leia. She's like the only girl in the movie as far as I know. She's got buns, she's a princess, and the love interest. And I'm sorry to disappoint everyone, but I do know that Darth Vader is Luke's father. Luke, I am your father. That's just a line you know. I don't know why I know it, but I do. So that's no surprise there. Oh, I know there's like a gold robot guy, and I know there's like a really hairy Bigfoot guy. He's called R2-D2 is the robot. And the hairy guy has some name that I don't know. It's like, if I hear it, I'll know it. I don't know. For a movie that I've never seen before, I think I know a lot. Oh, I know it's in space. I don't know why they're in space, but I know they're in space. And I know Darth Vader's the bad guy, and he wears black, and then all his minions wear white. I have a lot to learn, huh? Well, let's get to watching. I'm like reading a chapter of a book right now. Is Star Wars based off of like a book or something? So this was just a script that was written, and they decided to start their movie off with a freaking book chapter. That's a bold choice, and I'm surprised it landed so well at the time. Because I just feel like, I don't know, it's going over my head. Like, I got the first paragraph, I was like, okay, I get it. And then they just kept going, and I'm like, wait, I'm supposed to remember all this? Hopefully I can just guess it from context clues, because I don't know how much of this info is going to be retained. Okay, so the spaceship, right off the bat, it looks like a shark. Like when you see a shark from underneath, you see their mouth? That's what it looks like. Wait, there's different robots? Is R2-D2 the little guy? I thought he was the gold guy. Wait. I just learned that... Is R2-D2 the little guy?
Yeah.
I just learned that R2-D2 isn't like a remote-controlled car all the time. There's actually a guy in there. The horror fan in me is wondering, like, what the bodily effect of the laser... like, they're shooting laser beams, right? And are lightsabers controlled by laser technology? And if so, like, I don't know, in my mind, whenever I think of somebody getting lasered, like, I imagine their, like, wound curdling like a crater in the moon. But these guys are just kind of being taken down, no physical body damage. So is it more like a taser, where it just, like, stops your heart? What is it? What are they doing? guess. Okay. Why is he sexy? I like the nice touch that either the props team or the costume team, they added to R2-D2 like some dirt smudges. Whereas, what's the gold guy's name?
C-3PO.
Whereas C-3PO is very shiny and not tarnished. It's a nice touch. Also, I just want to say that Carrie Fisher is slaying. Are there people under those suits?
Yeah, they're not robots.
Okay. Damn.
Don't you call me a mindless philosopher, you overweight block of grease. Now come on, who's going to see you?
That's a cool
I'm
shot.
sure this thing is safe. She'll die before she'll tell you anything.
Good acting.
Right.
I really like the sounds that C-3PO makes whenever he walks. Also, so far, R2-D2 is my favorite character. He has the biggest personality so far.
Where do you think you're going? Well, I'm not going that way.
Aww. Baby's by himself. I saw those eyes. Ew! That was scary! Okay, creepy. R2-D2 is like Little Red Riding Hood right now. Whoa. I like that effect. It looks like an animation. Who are these guys? The Munchkins? I do not like their eyes. It's creepy. They better not hurt my baby. Okay, gorgeous modern household. Oh, that's not a house. That's a tank. It just occurred to me that R2-D2 is like hitting my heart, and I love him so much because he's like Wally. Are they gonna take him apart and sell him for his parts? I don't like that. It looks like an alien. They're gonna take him apart. Wally! That guy's cute. Loving this steampunk sequence. He's leaking oil.
R2-D2, it is you! It is you!
So as far as I'm concerned, they both got sucked up abduction style into this spaceship, which is also a tank. The stormtroopers, they look like that alien shark hybrid guy that's in Lilo and Stitch. They look just like him.
Don't shoot, don't shoot.
Will this never end?
Spider.
Yeah, all right, fine. Let's go.
Wait, is that Luke Skywalker?
Yep.
I'm so confused because I thought that Harrison Ford was Luke Skywalker this whole time. Okay, Jesus boy. Is that where they live? Do they live like mole people?
I want them cleaned up before dinner.
But I was going into Toshi Station to pick up some power converters.
You can waste time with your friends when your chores are done. Now, come on, get to it.
Is he a little boy? He just sounds like one.
Come on.
It's R2, and it has a bad motivator. Look.
Luke Skywalker is whiny and he isn't cute.
Excuse me.
I love this room.
It just isn't fair. Oh, Biggs is right. I'm never going to get out of here.
You can call me Luke. I see, Sir Luke.
You can call me Luke.
It's just Luke.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
What is that?
My only hope. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
This is bad, but this is reminding me of like those local singles looking for sex ads that you would like get if your computer had viruses. Doesn't it?
Yes.
Who is she? She's beautiful.
Help me, One Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Is there any more to this recording?
Who's Vaughn Kenobi?
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Who's that?
It's all
Her
right,
dad?
trust him. He's only the monster.
No, I don't think he likes you at all. No, I don't like you either.
Why is he being mean to him?
Tomorrow, I want you to take that R2 unit to Anchorhead and have its memory erased.
Did they just say they're gonna erase R2-D2's memory?
Harvest is when I need you the most. It's only one season more.
What do we
Just make enough
harvest?
from a harvest place.
Is that his mom and dad?
Can't stay here forever. Most of his
Uncle and
feelings
Aunt.
are gone.
He has too much of his father in him.
That's what I'm afraid of.
So they knew Darth Vader before he was a fallen angel. I like that desert igloo. That was so angsty. His outfit is like a karate outfit.
It wasn't my fault, sir. Please don't deactivate me.
That is so sad they have to worry about being deactivated.
You know, that little droid is going to cause me a lot of trouble. Oh, he excels at that, sir.
As far as I'm concerned, C-3PO is just as human as Luke Skywalker
He's
or
asking
his
for it to get
uncle.
quite
Mole people. It's also like The Hobbit. That little thing was like a go-kart version of a spaceship. I like him. I don't know if I missed something, but like, why is Luke Skywalker the owner of R2-D2?
Master Luke is your rightful owner now.
Why? R2-D2 deserves independence as well. And like, Luke Skywalker does not seem old enough to be in control of R2-D2.
Let's go have a look.
I thought it was a spear. I love those guys. Oh my god, this is scary. Oh my god. Those faces were scary. He looks dead. The Raiders. This is reminding me of the Lion King hyena scene. Who is that? Who is that?
My little friend. Don't be afraid.
So this is our wizard grandpa mentor figure that comes with these whimsical epics, I assume. What's his name?
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
That's Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh, okay. He's got a short beard.
What brings you out this
He's got a short beard. Enjoy.
Usually they have long beards.
Father's lightsaber. This is the weapon of a Jedi Knight.
Nice. This is like a less dramatic version of whenever Beatrice gets her samurai sword in Kill Bill.
Before the dark times. Before the Empire.
The dark times.
How did my father die?
A young Jedi named Darth Vader.
Okay, so why is he telling him lies? He said that Darth Vader became bad and he murdered his father.
He betrayed and murdered your father.
So I'm like, okay, well, I know that Darth Vader is his father, so like, who did he actually murder? Is it like, I'm sorry, the old Taylor can't come to the phone right now? Why? Because she's dead?
I'm sorry. The old Taylor can't come to the phone right now. Why? Oh, because she's dead.
Does that just mean that, like, you know, the old good Darth Vader, he's dead? Now it's like the new evil Darth Vader. But still his biological dad either way. So like, what are you trying to say? Why are you lying to this kid playing mind games?
The Force? It's an energy field created by all living things. It surrounds us and penetrates us. It binds the galaxy together.
Otherwise known as magic.
I have placed information vital to the survival of the rebellion into the memory systems of this R2 unit. My father will know how to retrieve it.
Wow. You know, little did anyone expect R2-D2, the sweet little puppy of the crew, he is the most important and vital in the story so far. Little do they know he serves a big purpose. Never underestimate a baby.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
He's horny.
He is horny.
He doesn't even give a fuck about any of this stuff.
Where's Harrison Ford?
I can't get involved.
Is he in this movie?
I want to do.
The regional governors now have direct control over their territories.
Boring.
Technological terror you've constructed.
Technological is right.
Don't try to frighten us with your sorcerer's ways, Lord Vader.
He's using the Force. That's sexy.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
If you will.
Emperor! Gone!
His whole family dead?
I think it's like kind of fucked up. Because you know, like with the laser blast, like there's nothing, but then they show like a scorched ass body there.
That was dark, man. Like, it was so dark. I mean, first of all, the shot is so beautiful with the clouds that are fluffy and the smoke bombs. Like, it's very scenic, and I was just kind of enjoying the visuals of it. And then when I saw the really burnt crispy parts, I was like, oh, wait. That's his aunt and uncle in there. They're dead. He's an orphan for real now. He has no home to go back to. Yes, Queen! What the fuck is that knockoff R2-D2? He's got a needle! They're torturing her!
There's nothing for me here now.
Well, duh.
I want to learn the ways of the Force and become a Jedi like my father. Look at me,
You don't need to see his identification.
We don't need to see his identification. Droids we're looking for.
Is that a part of the Force? That's a part of the
Go
Force?
about your business.
Move along.
It's like vampire powers.
3PO's got a fucking caboose.
His booty? I know, I can't stop looking at it. Oh my god! It's a party in here! We're at the bar.
The motherfucking club.
We're at the jazz bar. Who knew they listened to jazz in outer space? Ew, the devil. Ew! Ewok! Is that his name?
We don't serve their kind here.
Your droids. They'll have to wait outside. We don't want them here.
So this is like space racism. You know, definitely the only thing that I can compare this movie to so far that I've seen is like the original Blade Runner. It is giving major Blade Runner vibes. This came out before Blade Runner, but anyways, like they're racist against all robots, and it seems like even though the robots are just as smart as them and just, you know, it's that whole debate on it's that whole debate on, you know, humanity and things that aren't born like us humans are. But anyways, it's cruel. It's just always cruel to see racism, and I'm definitely like pro-robot rights. They're getting kicked out of the bar for being robots. And you think they'd be inclusive because they have like all different kinds of creatures in here. Puppet! That looks like a sock puppet.
I love that guy. I've always did.
He looks wise.
He doesn't like you.
Sorry.
What did he do to him?
I don't like you either. Just
Why?
watch yourself. We're wanted men. I have the death sentence on 12 systems.
I'll be careful.
Like, why do they not like him? I don't get it. Why?
I have no idea, because he's a little bitch ass boy.
True. Whoa! Bar fight. Holy! Oh my god! Oh, is that her?
Nick Deary, look at her!
it's no wonder Luke Skywalker isn't the cute one. I mean, he has a lot to compete with Harrison Ford and Darth Vader.
2 droids, and no questions asked.
Droid sounds like a slur. My first impressions of Harrison Ford, aka Han Solo, he's the Aragorn of the story. Sexy, leading, side character man who knows what he's doing. Is he gonna kill him?
Yes, I bet you have.
Damn!
Sorry about the mess.
They don't blink an eye in this bar.
I would much rather have gone with Master Luke than stay here with you.
C-3PO's a bit of a stick in the mud.
What a piece of junk.
What a piece of junk.
Just get on board. We'll get out.
He's a little bitch, boy.
He really is. He's spoiled. Even though his whole family just got smoked.
He really doesn't seem that upset anymore.
He doesn't. Trippy! They got through a black hole.
Princess Leia, before your execution.
What? They're gonna execute her? Why? Because she won't give up information? Is that a threat, or are they actually gonna execute her? This movie, I thought was a kid's movie, but it's actually like pretty dark and scary. Who are those guys? They're like Pokemon. What are they?
I think it's like space chess.
Space chess. That's really cool. Coolest thing I've seen in this movie so far is these guys.
It's because a droid don't pull people's arms out of their sockets when they lose. Wookiees are known to do that.
He's a Wookiee. I thought it was an Ewok. I don't really know what an Ewok is, actually. What I thought an Ewok was is a Wookiee. Sounds like baby talk.
Kid, I've flown from one side of this galaxy to the other. I've seen a lot of strange stuff, but I've never seen anything to make me believe there's one all-powerful force controlling everything.
Yeah, the V-neck is doing a lot for him.
I sense something. A presence I've not felt
since his baby was born. Oh, help him!
They must be delivered safely, or other star systems will suffer the same fate as Alderaan.
So it has just occurred to me that, you know, this little pilgrimage journey they've been on, it actually has a much broader scope. Luke Skywalker now all of a sudden is in charge of saving the whole universe because, you know, if he can get these droids out of there or whatever, like, it'll prevent other planets from going through similar things, I think.
I'm afraid she's scheduled to be terminated.
But they're gonna kill her.
Better her than me.
Wow, Han Solo, he really is a gangster because he doesn't care about no pretty lady. Business is business, and he'd rather be more comfortable sitting around feeling safe than risking his own tail to go rescue a princess.
She's rich.
Rich.
Also, bit of a gold digger, you know, he only cares about the monetary value. Oh, there she is!
A little short for a stormtrooper.
Huh?
Damn, girl.
The Jedi are extinct. Their fire has gone out of the universe. You, my friend, are all that's left of their religion.
Okay, so I'm just now understanding that the Jedi are the people that can use the Force. And they believe that the Jedi are extinct, save for Darth Vader. Sort of like the last Airbender, how Aang was the last of the Airbenders. It just occurred to me that Chewbacca is the Scooby of the gang. He's like, you know, the barking dog. He's always making those wow noises. And, you know, he's still intelligent in his own right, you know. And You know, other people can understand him, even if we can't always understand him. I guess the one place he differs from Scooby is that he's not a cowardly wimp. Chewbacca can kick some butt. Wow, I really like those laser sounds for the gun lasers and the lightsabers. I wonder where they got those sounds from.
What the hell are you doing? Somebody has to save our skins.
Yes!
Into the garbage, you flyboy! Wonderful girl! Either I'm gonna kill her or I'm beginning to like her.
Did Han Solo just say that he's beginning to like Princess Leia? Is there a little love triangle forming? Scary.
Look! Did you see that? What?
An alligator!
Luke! Luke!
Yeah, right.
He's dead.
I know he's not dead.
Help him! What happened? 3PO! 3PO! Where could he be?
Stressful.
They're madmen. They're heading to the prison level. If you hurry, you might catch them.
I always trust the bot.
Why?
I just take what they say at face value, I guess.
Listen to them. They're dying, R2. Curse my metal body. I wasn't fast enough. It's all my fault. My poor master. We're all right.
Okay, I love that C-3PO just jumps to the worst possible conclusion there. Okay, also that scene is actually pretty crazy to watch because I have claustrophobia and I didn't like it.
Just to avoid any more female advice, we gotta be able to get out of here.
Well, let's get moving.
Did he just say female advice? Han Solo, he's a bit sexist, I see. Well, you ain't gonna get Princess Leia's attention with talk like that.
I don't know who you are or where you came from. From now on, you do as I tell you, okay?
True. I actually am really confused because I've always assumed, just from, I don't know, popular culture, that Princess Leia and Luke Skywalker, they were the love interests of Star Wars. But now, honestly, the people who have the most chemistry is Princess Leia and Han Solo. Because they have a little bit of Lizzie and Mr. Darcy, enemies to lovers trope going on here. They're arguing, but it's flirting.
What was that? That's nothing. Stop guessing. Don't worry about it.
Who are these guys?
Oh, I thought one of them must have been him.
C-3PO talking.
Don't worry about it. I'm really starting to feel the 2-hour runtime. Usually I don't mind long movies, but it's feeling a little bit long. It's just a little repetitious. It's like every 5 minutes I hear pew 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 pew. Smoke bombs go off.
Good luck.
Oh, she kisses him. She is a flirt.
When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master.
Oh, he's ready to show off. Yes.
Your powers are weak, old man.
Old man? This sounds like some rave music. Don't be distracted. He's gonna let himself get killed. Where'd he go? He's depressed because his mentor died. But he didn't really die, did he? He just vanished into thin air.
The main gun.
Aww. Chewbacca seems surprised. This ship looks so fun to play around in. It reminds me of a McDonald's playground.
That's it! We did it! We did it!
Wow, that is the most exciting this movie has been thus far. That was action-packed. I loved the jump cuts. I love how they would cut really quickly between different people's reactions and the shooting in space. And I love how the pilot's chairs like rotated around. That was cool. Got my heart rate up for sure.
You're sure the homing beacon is secure aboard their ship?
The climax isn't here yet. They think they just won this space battle, but little do they know, during that space battle, the enemy had put some sort of like, I think what he said was like translating to a tracker, like maybe a tracker or either like a bomb that they can trigger. That's what it seems like. So they're not out of the woods yet.
They're tracking us.
That's what I said. She is the best actor in this movie.
I don't know. What do you think? Do you think a princess and a guy like me?
No.
Love triangle. Okay. Are we on Earth? What? Is there no Earth? Is that his retina? Oh, okay, so that is the enemy spaceship that is manned by Darth Vader. I thought that was R2-D2's retina. Is he got a girlfriend? Did droids fall in love?
May the Force be with you.
May the Force be with you. Is that a Star Wars thing?
It's a Star Trek thing.
Oh.
What good's a reward if you ain't around to use it?
Hey, Han Solo was honest at least. I mean, he said he wanted the money from the jump. He's sticking to his word.
Luke, the Force will be with you.
Everybody keeps saying, Luke, the Force will be with you, but I ain't seen no Force from him yet. I have decided that there is too much flying around and shooting lasers and not enough plot or character development. I mean, I still know next to nothing about pretty much everyone on screen, and every death that has happened in the movie this far has no emotional impact to me. I mean, I guess it was kind of sad whenever Luke's mean old aunt and uncle got burnt to a crisp, but really, I mean, he doesn't seem to mourn that any longer than a second of the movie, so why should I? I did not realize whenever this scene started that it was going to be the climax, but it appears that it just might be because it keeps going and going and going. It's never ending, flying through space and shooting at different spaceships.
Get down there, bitch.
I'm crashing!
Going in, we're going in full throttle. That ought to keep those fighters off our back. Right with you, boss.
My prediction is just at the last second, whenever it appears that Luke Skywalker cannot go on anymore, Obi-Wan Kenobi will appear to him through the psychic force realm and stimulate those four senses to awaken them within Luke, and he's surging with power to defeat evil. That's my prediction for how it's gonna end. But I'm like, okay, I'm at 150 out of a 2-hour movie. So did we not get to know the twist in this movie where Darth Vader is Luke's father?
Use the Force, Luke. Let go, Luke.
I lost R2.
I lost R2! Blew up just like they thought. They found that Achilles heel. Darth Vader manages to leave without a scratch. But who was on that ball anyway? Just some soldiers? Kiss, 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 kiss! Kiss, 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 kiss! Kiss! Oh my god, all three of you!
Can you hear me?
What the fuck? He's bleeding.
You You can repair him, can't you?
We'll get to work on him right away.
You must repair him.
Oh, this is the first time we've ever seen C-3PO actually show real emotion that's like concerned for R2-D2. He's like, what? We need to fix him immediately. When before, you know, in the beginning of the movie, when they were walking in the desert, he was like, ugh, that R2-D2 is such a sassy priss. Our heroes, ladies and gentlemen! Yes, Princess Leia! Oh! What is he gonna do? Okay, you gotta woo her over, man. What's your move? Not as good. Wow. I made it through my first ever Star Wars movie. So, my final thoughts to wrap this up. I really love the visual effects. I mean, visually, every single second of this movie is like eating a feast for your eyes. It's beautiful. They're just real, and that's what I really love about. I don't know. It's like uncanny valley seeing digital visual effects. Some of it, if you spend time, can be realistic, but nothing's more realistic than the actual reality of physical things you can touch with your hand. And also I admire it because it is so much work to build props and to build a set and to paint a background. I don't know, I just love it. I think just visually I was having a great time. Mentally, it was a little slow at times. I've never been one to love war movies. I'm more of a plot-driven girl. I'm more of a character-driven girl. The shooting and the fighting for me is only thrilling and fun whenever there's actually like more risk involved for me, whenever I have more heart tied up in the characters and stuff. I don't know, it was very action-packed, but I guess it's not my kind of action. My favorite characters are those that are more eccentric, like R2-D2, C-3PO, Chewbacca. The movie kind of categorizes them as side characters, but honestly, I would love to see more of them in future Star Wars films. I imagine that I might even just enjoy one of the Star Wars sequels a lot more because I imagine they go more in depth into the lore of the universe and we get to know the characters a little bit more. That's what I'm really craving. Like, I want to know the lore. Like, I know I got that paragraph in the beginning. Maybe I just haven't like synthesized everything, but I really want to know like more about why we're in space. Like, what year is it? What is going on? Where's planet Earth? What are these other planets they're flying to? Like, who really are the Jedis? Where did they come from? Where did the Force come from? What are the laser technologies? Who are these creatures that we're seeing besides just generic aliens? And like, yeah, I want to know more about Darth Vader because he is definitely the most interesting character that I saw in this movie. Every single scene where Han Solo and Luke Skywalker are in the same scene, Han Solo outshines by far. I kind of like the dynamic of Han Solo being a little more heartless and charismatic, and Luke Skywalker being the Boy Scout, naive, wannabe show-off kind of guy. I love the love triangle that's forming here. I think it's much more interesting than Princess Leia falling for the man who rescued her, Luke Skywalker. You know, it's kind of like, ooh, who she got her eye on the most? I totally thought we were going to get the whole Luke, I am your father line in this movie. That never happened. I wonder how many movies I'll have to watch until that happens. So those are my first impressions of the very first Star Wars movie. If you guys like this video, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. And I just might consider watching The Empire Strikes Back next. Okay, I just want to give a shout out to my Patreon supporters. You guys are the whole reason why I'm doing these videos. I wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. And if you're a fan of my channel, or this is your first video that you love, please consider supporting my Patreon. Okay, you guys, until next time, Camcorder Cameron signing out.